Not So Smart Grid by Investors Business Daily. Read by OutloudOpinion.com. April 1st, 2009. Infrastructure. The stimulus plan to turn America's electrical infrastructure into a so-called, quote, smart grid, unquote, is a potential target for unfriendly hackers. It's also the fulfillment of a campaign promise rooted in socialism. There is $5.4 billion in the stimulus package to modernize the nation's electricity system. The whole idea is to monitor where and when electricity is used and to direct it to where and when it is needed. It is thought this will help utilities to adjust their rates to immediate supply and demand for power. It would supposedly allow consumers to adjust their consumption to the times when they can get the best rates. It's hoped this system will reduce waste and promote energy efficiency and conservation. But the same technology that makes this possible also will make the nation's electrical grid vulnerable to computer criminals and foreign enemies who might want to hack into our power grid and shut it down in a moment of crisis. Quote, with a smart grid, anybody with an eBay account and $80 can go and buy a smart meter, reverse engineer it, and figure out how to attack the grid, unquote. Josh Pinnell, president and CEO of IOActive, a technology research firm in Seattle, testified before the Department of Homeland Security last week. Imagine what a foreign power could do. There's another concern, and it's seen in the words of Carol Browner, former EPA director, now serving as a senior Obama advisor for energy and climate change. In a March 9th interview with U.S. News and World Report, Browner said that with the smart grid, quote, eventually we can get to a system when an electric company will be able to hold back some of the power so that maybe your air conditioner won't operate at its peak, unquote. Browner, as we have pointed out, once belonged to an explicitly socialist organization, a group called the Commission for a Sustainable World Society, that is a formal part of the Socialist International. This is climate control on steroids. Monitoring electricity usage for efficiency is one thing, but having the electric company at the behest of the government reaching into our homes for the purposes of controlling the temperature we set is another. It's as bad as the idea Transportation Secretary Ray LaHood had for putting GPS tracking devices in our cars to tax us by the mile. But it's not like we weren't warned. Quote, we can't drive our SUVs and eat as much as we want and keep our homes on 72 degrees at all times, and then just expect that other countries are going to say, okay, unquote, President Obama said during the campaign. So crank up the air conditioning this summer while you can. If the plan for a smart grid goes through, freedom will be lost by degrees. Copyright Investors Business Daily. Read by Out Loud Opinion. For more podcasts, go to ibdeditorials.com and outloudopinion.com.
You ever have one of those days where everything goes right? First, I get the best parking space at work. Tonight, I have a date with the very lovely Rachel. And today, I gave a killer presentation in Sydney, finalized a contract in London, and demoed our new product in Boston. Online, from my desk with WebEx. WebEx lets me take meetings and give presentations from my desk. I just talk to clients on the phone, and they watch what's happening on my desktop from their desktop. So I can travel the world and still be here for my date tonight with Rachel.
Travel less, meet online. Go to Webex.com and try Webex free. Just click the radio graphic and enter promo code Cisco to get a free trial and a free webcam too. Remember that code, Cisco, to qualify for the free webcam. Webex, now part of Cisco and used by more than 5.5 million people every month. Give it a try, free. Go to Webex.com and enter the promo code Cisco, Webex.com. Free webcams available while supplies last. Terms and restrictions apply. See website for details.